Okay, so we've got a lot going on right now. Trying to get ready for winter. Haven't had much time to take videos. Been busy. Picked up this ATV a while ago. It's not working right now. I got it started with some quick start. Found it on Kijiji for a really good price. It's a Honda 200. I forget what it's called right now, the name of it, but needs a gas tank. The gas tank was super rusted out, so I looked online for a gas tank. Couldn't find any gas tanks for a reasonable price, so started trying to clean the gas tank out. Has a bunch of holes in it, so turned into a big project. Now I'm trying to fix the gas tank. Hopefully we can get that gas tank figured out and then get it back on here. See if we can get this thing running, see what else is wrong with it. So that'll be another video. Got stuff piling up all over the place. Got a car sitting here. Got a Ford sitting right there. So starting to build some outdoor storage here. Put up the pallet racks. I was looking into buying like a carport type of shelter. They're quite expensive. And I already had all this pallet racking that I got a really good deal on. Needed the racking for inside the shop. So I bought everything that was left over from a warehouse. Pallet racking was part of it. Got a really good deal on it. So I was gonna sell this stuff, but instead decided to use it to try to put up some sort of a building. So put down some patio stones, 12 patio stones all the way across. Tried to make them as level as possible. Then put up these two shelves, 16 feet tall, so it's taller than the house. Got the first layer up. That was the hard part. Needed help for that. Needed 2 extra people to help hold up these tall uprights in order for me to get these pieces attached. I got those attached. Just put all the wood in them right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and start building up and put a couple more rows of shelves. Once I get all the shelves on there, I'm thinking about putting a roof across both of them. Still got 4 uprights left over. They're 16 feet long, so it's 16 feet from the outside of that to the outside of this. So technically they would fit across. Might try to use those as like roof trusses. Try to make the roof on a bit of an angle so the water will leak off of it. It's a lot bigger in person. Like once I started setting it up, it looks a lot bigger than I was imagining it. But if I could get a roof on this thing, it'd be really nice. Provide some shelter. And I also plan on putting some plywood walls on the outside. Got a bunch of leftover rubber material. It's like rolls of rubber, really big rolls, long rolls. They're like 12 feet long or something, and a whole roll, got multiple rolls of it, was left behind at the property here when I moved in, so I kept it aside. Gonna put plywood up first and then try to put the rubber material on the outside of the plywood, kind of make it look like a building. Put 3 walls, like cover this wall, the back wall, and that side wall. Leave the front open for now. This way I can have some storage for all of my outdoor stuff, like the lawnmowers, maybe the ATV. The ATV I might put in the shop. I don't want someone to steal that. But with all of the shelves, it's going to provide a lot more storage. So shop's getting filled up already. Got the second garage rented out already, so feeling a little bit tight in the new shop already. Gonna go ahead and put on the rest of these shelves. I'll update you after I get all the shelves up, and then probably have to wait a couple days for the next step. Thinking for now I'm gonna put up some tarps on the outside. Got a lot of tarps sitting around, so might have enough to cover the walls to try to stop the snow from blowing in, and then try to focus on trying to figure out how to get a roof on there. It's a big project. I got a lot of projects on the go already. Gotta get my snowplow on my truck. Turned into a big ordeal trying to get that thing on there. Had to use the old mount from the 1996 Sierra that I had, customize it, make some extra brackets, and trying to get it on there. So it's a big process. I'll update you guys on that, probably show you if I get it on there, when I get it on there. That's it for now. Go ahead and finish up these shelves. Finally got this plow attached to my truck and working. It's off of an old 1996 Sierra. One of my last videos I had it. So I painted the plow, like sanded it down a little bit, painted it so it looks better. Wait, oh, I just hit my head on this light. So I had to make the old plow mount fit on here. It's a little bit of a struggle, so I didn't really get around to taking any videos because it was just frustrating trying to figure out how to get it done. Should have taken some videos before and put the bumper back on and everything. Just finished doing the wiring last night. Just wired it simply without going to the headlights or anything, so the headlights aren't working right now. Thinking I'm gonna run a separate line straight to power and then to a switch on the inside so I can just hit the headlights on and off. I don't need blinkers on it because I'm just going to be using it here at the property. So I'll go ahead and hop in here and show you. Controller wired into here. Goes left and right, up and down. When I push down, it just goes right to the ground. So I'm not sure if I want to use it when it's fully dragging across the ground or pull it up a little bit because there's no skis on the bottom or anything. I know sometimes you put these little ski things down here, keep it off the ground so it's not damaging the asphalt too much. It's on there. Wasn't sure how the front suspension is going to handle it. It's definitely squatting on the front. I figured I'd show you a shot of the wiring, what I did for the wiring, because I didn't set up the wiring properly. I'm supposed to get a proper wiring harness for each truck specifically, hook it up to the headlight module or something and the blinker module. I think one hooks up into the actual computer of the truck or the fuse box, but instead I just ran just the necessities essentially. So some sort of coil here, just had to screw that piece in. Right beside it I put one of the cables that are coming from it to a ground. I just copied what it was on the other truck that I took it off of, minus the couple things. So this power line goes right to the controller inside the truck. Typically it was plugged into like the fuse panel on the inside, but instead I just ran the extra wire all the way right to the battery. The positive goes over into this piece. Positive goes in there, negative goes down here, comes out. I just ran it in here, made sure it's not touching anything, nothing important. Runs out to this connector here. And then the controller wire goes all the way across here. Just drilled a hole in the firewall down there. Ran the wire through for the controller on the inside, and then the other piece of the wire comes over here, comes down out as well to this piece here. So this extra wire is for the power for the controller. There was one extra wire on the solenoid there that was supposed to run to ground. Might not be perfect, but it's on there and everything seems to be working really good. So as long as it holds up and I can plow the snow with it, then I'll be happy. See if it snows tonight.